Welcome to Crypthority. This is a YouTube channel dedicated to providing cryptocurrency education, which will then help you make informed decisions in the market. Today, we are going to look at a token, which is about to be like a token sale on the Binance Launchpad, right? So, before we go into that, I would like to say that I'm not a financial advisor. Kindly regard every information as education and entertainment only, right? So, let's delve straight into what the Binance Launchpad is about. But generally, Launchpads provide investors the opportunity to buy coins before they are listed, right? So there are opportunities to get the coins at very, very low prices, just at like the starting price when it is being launched onto the market, right? So there are many platforms that provide this. We have the IDOs, that's the initial DEX offerings. We have some platforms like Card Starter, um, um, Poker Starter, we have Tronpad, and all these many other platforms which you can actually use to get some of these tokens. And what happens is that with most of these platforms, you need to hold their tokens, which will give you a qualification to be whitelisted, yeah, to be able to participate on the tokens that will be launched on their platform. But some centralized exchanges also offer this, and then Binance is one of them. So we are going to look into the 21st project that is on the Binance Launchpad, right? But before that, let's look at the history of some projects which have been, put, in the past on the Binance Launchpad. So this is the all-time high return on interest of projects on the Binance Launchpad. And as you can see, we've had projects do about 117 times, with the highest being Matic, which did about, was it 1003 times? Yeah, of the price, all time high. So the 20th project was Coin 98. Okay, so we are going to look at Coin 98, how Coin 98 did. So you see that from this, the Launchpad provides an immense opportunity to, multiply your money by, you can have times 10, you have times 300 here. If you have times 316 and so on. Okay, so these are all like great opportunities that you could have taken advantage of in the past, right? So this project you're going to look up at is going to be the fourth project this year. So far in this year, we've had SFP, TKO, and Coin 98. So first of all, let's look at how Coin 98 did on the Launchpad, and then we'll delve into the coin that's about to be listed. That is called the beta token, right? So first of all, let's quickly look at Coin 98. Coin 98, and we are going to look at how Coin 98 did, right? So yeah, so this is a daily chart. As you can see, we want to go and check on the day it was listed, and you can see that this was the opening price or the listing price, 0.075, right? And then the coin is at 3.2 right now, even in the midst of the dips and all, right? It's still at 3.2. That shows that it's still in a massive profit. Okay, so we can see that the coin got to about $6, right? $6. That's all-time high, 6.445. I believe that was the all-time high, 6.445. So if you're having to do a quick calculation on this, you realize that the rate on the investment was immense, from 0.075 to about $6. You can do the math yourself. All right, so today at about 10 a.m. GMT, there was an announcement by Binance. So we are going to look at the official Binance announcements group on Telegram. So they mentioned that they are going to do a launchpad introducing beta finance token sale on Binance Launchpad. So we're going to look at beta finance. We're going to look at the projections. How is beta finance also going to fare with this launchpad? And pretty much how you can participate in this launchpad, right? So we click the link, it's going to open up. All right, so it says token introducing beta finance token sale on Binance Launchpad, right? So as we can see, this is the 21st project, and this is what's going to happen. Let's look at some details of this token sale. The first one is, of course, the token name is Beta Finance, as we can see. The Launchpad hard cap is 3 million US dollars, right? Then the hard cap per user is 20,000 US dollars. It means that the maximum amount anybody can put in will be 20,000 US dollars, but I'll explain more later. And the total token supply is about 1 billion beta. And then we have the tokens allocated to this particular launchpad is 50 million beta. That's just 5% of the total token supply. And the price at which is going to be, we are going to participate in this launchpad, the buying price is going to be 0.06 US dollars. That's even below 10 cents, right? And then the token sale subscription is by, the token sale format is by subscription, and then the only crypto you can use to subscribe to this is going to be BNB. So there's going to be 4 phases. The first phase is the preparation period, and it's going to start from the 30th of September to 8th October. And during this period, the balances of BNB is going to be averaged over that period, that 8-day period. So what it means is that there will be snapshots of your BNB account balance every day, and an average is going to be given, and that average is what's going to give you an idea of how much you can actually participate with, right? So the final average will determine the maximum amount of BNB you can commit later on, basically. All right. So the thing is that if you have BNB in your spot wallet, or even in the BNB vault, or in launch pools, they are all part of the snapshots. So not to worry, you don't need to move them out of the launch pool or the vault. You can just leave them there, but they are all going to be part of this whole assessment. Now, after the preparation period, so if you want to participate in this, you need to buy BNB, right? If you don't have any BNB, buy BNB as much as you can, so that it's going to increase the maximum amount you can commit, right? Okay, now we are going to have the subscription period, and this is going to last for just 4 hours. Okay, so it's going to be on the 8th of October from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. During this period, you are going to subscribe. What it means is that you are going to commit your BNB into the launchpad, right? And this BNB you are going to commit is not going to guarantee or tell you the number of coins you are going to receive. Probably you think that, okay, if I'm able to commit $300 worth of BNB, it means that I'm going to get 300 divided by the price 0.06. So it's going to give me that amount of coins. It's not like that. There is a calculation used for that, right? So after you subscribe, your funds will be locked. Okay, it means you can't use it for anything. You can't use it for transfers, withdrawals, or anything of that sort. Your funds will be locked because you have committed it. Now, after the commitment is over, there's going to be a calculation period, and that's going to take place for 1 hour. And during the calculation period, that is when you're going to know exactly how much tokens you're going to receive. So as I said, it is not straightforward, right? It's not straightforward that because you have put in maybe 0.1 BNB, you're just going to get its worth, right? So there's some calculation. You can come here and then look into the calculation later on, but let me just give you a brief idea of this calculation. What it means is that basically what they are going to do is that they are going to basically look at the amount of BNB you invest. So let's say, for example, if you have 10 BNB, it's going to be the amount of BNB you are investing all over the total number of BNB which was committed. Let's say if the total number was even 1 million, so the amount of BNB, which is 10, all over the, assuming, so we are just assuming this figure, assuming it was 1 million BNB that was committed during the period, times the total allotted number of coins. And from here, I think the total allotted number of coins was about 5 million, if I remember rightly. So this calculation is what is going to give you how many beta tokens you are going to have, right? So it's not straightforward that probably you just put in maybe $300 of BNB. So you expect that it's going to be 300 all over 0.06. No, this is not how it's done, right? It's going to be in proportion to the total number of funds, BNB locked up. All right, so if you want to know more about the calculations, you can go read more about it. So look at this. It shows you that you need a really huge number of BNB to be able to get a substantial number of beta tokens. That's the truth, because even if you have hundreds of BNB, sometimes you will not have so much tokens, because the total number of BNB usually committed is really, really huge, right? So it means the ratio of what you're committing is very small. But do not just turn away from this opportunity. I have a strategy that I'm going to do a video on, how you can still multiply your money with this token sale, even if you don't have so much BNB. If you want to know this strategy, kindly put a comment in the comment box and let me know that you are interested, so that I can share this strategy. So do not think that, well, I don't have so much BNB now. Whatever amount you have, there is a strategy that you can utilize to ensure that you make some money out of this opportunity. So drop that comment in the box and let's roll. Right, so let's go back to it. So after the calculation is done, right, I've explained the calculation, then the final token distribution takes place, right? So you can learn more about beta finance. It's good to do your own research. I've done a video on that, so you can just check the link, the description for the link. I'm going to leave it there. So this is a website, betafinance.org. They have their white paper. They have their Telegram channel. You can join their Telegram group and find out more about the project. Visit their Twitter and their Medium. But for us, so Binance Research usually does some research on these projects before they even launch them. And if you watch my video on how to do your own research, I made mention of Binance Research, right? So when you come here on Binance Research, you get to read about the project, right? This is something concerning DeFi and all. So you can see their tokenomics, read about the project, absorb as much as you can. So this is good. You can also see their token allocation plus their vesting schedules and things like that. So yeah, this is for your consumption. So do well to read and know more about it. You could also go to their website, betafinance.org, and then read more about this project. So get ready to join in. No matter the BNB you have, you can just commit it. It doesn't matter. This is not financial advice. Risk as much as you can afford to lose, right? And even if you don't have so much BNB, you just have some $100, $200, $50, I'm going to share a strategy that on the day this particular coin is launched, how you can take advantage of it. So drop that comment and let me know if you're interested in knowing more about these. So let's quickly go to Binance, so that we just check out the Launchpad page. The Launchpad page. Let's quickly look at that. Okay, this is the spot wallets. That's not what we are looking for. So we will come here to the Launchpad page, and I believe every information you need will be up here, right? So here we can see beta finance, and we're in the preparation period, right? So when you view more, so time until subscription starts, it's left with 8 days. As we can see, it's left with 8 days, 15 minutes, and then that's the price. The total amount, that's 50 million. So right, you can apply that in the calculation that we just looked at. So you multiply it by 50 million, but it's just assumptions, but I just did that to let you know how the calculation is done. Okay, so these were all projects that was done. Coin 98 was done already, and and other, so let's anticipate and wait for beta finance and see what's going to be about. So when you come, you can read more about it. So as you can see, When you come here, we have a subscription timeline. So you have the BNB calculation period. As I said, the calculation is going to start from the 30th of September. All right, so your average BNB holdings are going to be calculated, okay? And that will let you know how much the maximum you can commit. And if you don't have BNB, what you can do is to buy BNB or get your BNB ready to participate. I've already explained the subscription, calculation, and final token distribution period. All right, so thank you for making time to watch this video. Remember, I have a strategy that we will use on the day the coin is launched. That is going to be, yes, on the 8th, right? So let's get ready with our BNB. Snapshots will be taken, and make sure that you're part of this. It's not financial advice. Do your own research and risk as much as you can afford to lose, because trading cryptocurrencies poses a lot of risk. Thank you for making time to watch this video, and if this is the kind of content that you want, kindly do take some time to subscribe, hit the like, and do comments so that I share that strategy with you. All right, see you in the next video. Peace out.